What's going on? Born for Sports. Salute to New York Giants Nation. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button so we can let the people know we out. The algorithm is out, that we are in the building. And most importantly, make sure y'all smash that subscribe button to Born for Sports. Well, look what we have here. Another debacle. We're going to talk about in a moment. The New York Football Giants, they lose to the Vikings 16-13 for their 9th straight loss, and they fall to 2-13. Just a terrible, terrible game to watch, man. And, you know, Giant Nation, our destiny is basically set for the season. It's just a matter of where do we go from here. Right now, we know where we're headed for the rest of the year. But what I mean by where do we go from here, it's about what the future looks like. And it's not looking pretty good at the moment, but you got to tell yourself there's better days ahead. And right now, I don't think there's any question that we need a house cleaning to the fullest. And I got my guy backstage who's driving out of MetLife Stadium right now and is good enough and cool enough to grace us with his presence. My guy, the Giants sing, Jasmine, salute. Tell me about the atmosphere out there today, man.
At least there were no boos.
Yeah.
We were still cheering because we were still in game until the last minute, you know. Even though it was a boring game, majority of the time it was just field goals back and forth, turnovers back and forth. You know, our offense, I mean, struggled big time.
Oh.
No, I won't say like struggle, but it was struggle big time. I was checking at the I didn't even check at the stats for 1 minute, right? But I looked at the scoreboard and then 13-13. Right, and I actually posted that as part of my story too on Instagram. 13-13, Giants air yardage was just 21. Make it make sense, bro. 21 yards of passing game, and you're tied with the game. You know, think about if Jackson Dart was Jackson Dart today. You know, I mean, maybe he didn't connect well. You know, I mean, his throws were off.
Big time.
A lot of his throws were off, you know. It's not like maybe players were not getting there. I don't know. You know,
I think
they were way off today.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, man. And, you know, let's talk about Jackson Dart. I mean, this was by far his worst performance as a rookie. I mean, this was just a mismatch. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Dart did not play well. He did not play well. It was an absolute baptism by Brian Flores today. An absolute baptism. And I blame – Dart takes blame as well. No doubt about it. He didn't see it well. And this is kind of who Brian Flores is. You know what I mean? Like he has the kind of defenses, especially with inexperienced signal callers, that give teams – a big time problem and give rookie quarterbacks a long day. I think he's only coached a defense that's lost to a rookie quarterback one time in his career. I believe now with this game, he's 12-1 or 13-1 versus rookie quarterbacks. And Mike Kafka had no answers. He had no answers with this game plan, bro.
I think it looks like to me, you know, when you tell me we are trying to win, but we're trying to lose. That's the kind of football the Giants are playing, basically. You know, and I heard some people were saying, oh, we are tanking, but we are not tanking. You know, that kind of thing. We're gonna not tank, but at the same time, we're gonna tank. You know, that kind of thing. So I hate tanking. I'm as a true fan, I will never ever believe in tanking. Well,
Yeah, of
don't
course.
play the game, don't play the game if you really want to tank. I mean, don't be Cleveland Browns. Be like, oh, I'm gonna go for only 1 or 2 win every season until I become an all-star team. No,
Yeah,
it's never gonna
yeah,
happen like that. You
yeah.
need
I don't
to
even think it's a
you
tank.
need
I
to
don't.
develop players. Like these players are not born, talented. Okay, there's some, maybe 1 or 2 here and there, but they also struggle. Look at Abdul Qadir. Everyone
Yeah,
knew Abdul Qadir was like amazing, great rusher, great everything. Or he's gonna break bones of all the quarterbacks. What happened? I mean, I'm not judging his speed. I'm not judging his accessibility and all that stuff. But that guy needs to learn. He needs to get coached properly. You know.
absolutely, absolutely. And he's
So
played well. He's played much better the last couple of games. I'll say that. But with Abdul Carter, it's all about his maturity. That's his problem. I think he
so if you're
just
just gonna tell me you're gonna tank and you're gonna like build the roster and all that stuff for what? When you guys cannot even play.
this ain't a tank, Jasmine. We know what we watching, bro. This is not a tank. They just not good. They're just not
That's it.
good enough,
That's it.
bro.
They cannot execute the plays. They cannot execute.
Yeah.
Like how many times the coach can only do enough, right? If you're not gonna be able to tackle properly,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. That's a lose. That's a loss to you.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the coaching staff. I've never liked them coming. They're bottom 5 tier to me, even when David was here. So I know what we
Yep.
got with that. However, players got to
So that's
play.
one
They,
thing. That's
they
one
can't
thing.
make them
But
take tackles. They can't
but
make them.
regardless of who coaching you, regardless of
Yeah,
who's coaching you, you still
yeah.
need to have that player mindset to play the right play, make the right play,
Absolutely,
make the right move,
absolutely,
right?
absolutely, absolutely, bro. I
That
totally
comes
agree.
to you. That comes to you as a player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's Kayvon. I don't care if it's Brian Burns. I mean, he's having a heck of a year. I don't care if Bobby. You are leaving tackles on the field. You're literally letting their third quarterback winning a game for them. You know,
Yeah.
even if it's by a field goal.
Right, right, right.
It's
Danny is
crazy.
now joined the show. Salute, Danny. Welcome to the show, brother.
What up,
What up,
boys?
Danny?
What
Yeah,
up, baby?
good, good, man.
Oh, you
We
missed the
talking
J team
about
party today.
weekend.
I know. I'll be there. I'll be there for the last one,
Oh, the
the
Cowgirls
send
game,
the send off. Yeah, the finale.
the finale.
the
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 Is it gonna be?
finale.
Is it gonna be our? Is it gonna be our send off or it's gonna be the Cowgirls send off?
Who knows, man? Who knows, bro? Who knows?
Yeah,
Well, the
I
Cowgirls.
way
don't
You
know.
we're going,
know
I
what?
think
Actually,
I think we know
it's
deep
gonna.
down what's happening. The way
Yeah,
we're going.
yeah.
Jesus
Well, you know what?
Christ.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling. A lot of Giants fans gonna come for that game because it's the last game of the season.
Yeah.
Whatever, just ended it.
yeah.
That kind of
Hope you're
thing.
right, bro. I hope you're right.
They might not go. They might not go inside,
Yeah,
but they're probably gonna. What the parking lot's gonna be full. Even today, the parking lot was full. It was
yeah.
at one point.
Right.
I thought I tweeted one photo by Lot, but then I saw that side is actually for the buses. So usually we don't get that much of a buses crowd if the team is from West Coast or like farther out, right? Because they all
Right.
Yeah.
usually take the plane to get here.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, regardless, I mean, JLR was pretty decent. I'm not gonna say.
Mhm.
Um, EFG was actually pretty empty. I mean, the club ones. So
Yeah,
those
it
people
looked
might
like
have
it
whatever.
looked like it was a lot of it was like not a lot of fans that showed up
Mhm.
today. I even
A
heard a
lot of
lot of
purple, a lot of
fans out.
purple though, a lot of
A lot
purple. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
deny.
I heard it was a lot of purple there. Yeah.
A lot of purple. Yep.
Yo, could we just face the facts? Just eat up his contract because he's a bust. He's a fucking bum. Slayton needs to go. I'm
This
sorry.
I'm
guy,
uh,
I know we're
Jasmine,
gonna have to eat it. I know we're gonna have to eat his contract. I wanted to do that. I'm sorry. I
Jasmine,
wanted to do that.
I know. Listen, I'm not looking for you to trash a player. I know how the kind of fan you got in you, and I respect you a lot. This guy has got to go. I can't do it no more, bro.
No, I can't, bro. I can't.
Joe Shane made a mistake giving him that money, and honestly, me and Danny talked about this last week. I think this is going to probably ultimately cost us Wan'Dale Robinson returning, bro. What do you think about that, Jasmine?
Yep. If unless Slayton takes the cut in the off season, and then still end up being with us,
It's got to be a cut too. It can't be a restructure. It cannot be a restructure.
No,
it's got to be.
It cannot be restructured.
We can't kick the can with this.
Yeah,
it's gonna cost. I'm telling you, it's gonna cost us from getting Wan'Dale back. It's gonna
cost us, man. It's gonna cost us. That was a mistake by Joe Shane. This guy couldn't wait to leave us last year. All he talked about after Daniel Jones got released was, I'm gonna go see what's out there. I don't think my future's here, and this and that and the third, and I want to play with a quarterback that is better suited, and and there's too much uncertainty over here with what we're gonna do with our top pick. And then all of a sudden, when he went out to the market, he didn't see what he thought he was going to get. And what did he do? He ran right back to Joe Shane, said, and Joe Shane said, why not? Here's the money you were looking for. And now it's going to cost us the better player, Wan'Dale Robinson, bro. And I'm going to be very upset about that. And honestly, I wasn't even high on Robinson coming into this year.
Neither was I.
What I'm saying, but you know what? This kid has showed that he is real deal, and he fights out there, and he's got a better future, in my opinion, than Darius Slade.
No, Wan'Dale is playing his balls out, and he deserved the money, man. I don't know. I mean,
reliability, Jasmine. He's been reliable. He's been a reliable target. Okay. When the guy that we pay to be the reliable target for your rookie quarterback, he can't either stay on the field or he can't make a play when the ball comes to him. Just a terrible game sealer. To me, that sealed the game right there when he dropped that ball on that last.
That was an awesome pass by Dart, by the way.
That was a great throw, right on target. If he catches that ball, he might still be running. He might still have been running. That was a huge play, and at least the worst case scenario, we would have got to field goal range. But no, what does he do? Another drop, and oops, oh, damn it. Looking at his hands, this guy has got to go. I'm going to say it for you, Jasmine. He's got to go, brother. I'm tired of that guy. Danny, I know how you feel. Tell me, what did you feel when you saw him drop that ball, bro?
Listen, when he dropped that ball, all I could do was it was just like steam coming out of my fucking head. Like, what? Does he know how to play the fucking receiver position? Does he know how to catch? Yeah. Does he know how to do it?
Yeah.
No, that was one of the simplest throws you can even get.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro.
It was right in your hands, man. Come on, I don't know, man. I just don't want to say. I was right there by the sideline. I was on the coaches at that time.
So you saw it up. You saw it up close.
Oh, really close. Oh shit. Like the whole stadium was just went nuts.
They know he's been a problem. He's been such a liability.
There goes a $30 million in drain, that kind of thing. Literally
$6 million.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
For that, and the contract is basically unmovable. You're gonna have to trade him. You can't even cut him because the dead cap money is just ridiculous to even do it. You might as well keep him on the team. I mean, you're
only gonna save like $200,000, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah, it's a waste of your time even doing that. You're gonna pay him to go play for another team. That's basically what you're doing. It's ridiculous, man. There's another feather in the cap of the ineptitude of Joe Shane decisions. Just another one.
But you know what? Fellas? I got a scenario for you. I think I told you on your show last week. But Jasmine, I'm gonna listen to this, bro.
All right, I think I know where you're going with this.
Listen to this, bro. Listen to this scenario. So if we lose Wan'Dale to free agency, right? We end up with the number 1 draft pick, right? Who wants our draft pick? The Jets, right? They want their quarterback, Mendoza.
Either Jets or Arizona too. Maybe Arizona too. You never know.
Who knows? But if we end up with the number 1 pick, they come knocking in our door. You want the number 1 pick? Okay. Give us some of your picks. Throw in Garrett Wilson. You want our number 1 pick? Give him some of your draft picks. Throw in Garrett Wilson. That's it. That's it. We lose Wandell. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Replace him with fucking Garrett Wilson. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. That
If
that
we lose Wandell, yes,
That's only if we lose Wandell. I'm not. I'd rather re-sign him.
yep,
But this is
yep,
my plan. This is my plan B to possibly replace him.
yep.
listen. The Jets are gonna
I'm
have
down for that,
a
bro.
boat,
I'm so for that, bro.
Jets are gonna have a boatload of picks. Okay, now let me just. But we're having a hypothetical conversation.
This is hypothetically speaking.
Because
Correct.
we all know what's gonna happen. The Giants are either gonna win next week.
They're gonna win next week or beat Dallas. One of them. One of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna screw it up anyway. We know that. We know that. But we're having a hypothetical conversation.
We're having fun with it right now. We're having fun with it.
Yeah, if this is on the table, that pick is going to be so much in demand. Okay, I saw the Titans lost today. Okay,
So
they lost
the New Orleans.
They won today, I should say, but lost ground on the number one pick. So it's going to take a lot for them to get it. So you're talking about if the Giants, for some reason, was to luck out and win and do that, okay, and get the number one pick, you're going to have some teams that are going to be after that, and the Jets will be the ideal team that you would want to do business with because of how much you can get from them this year. And if that was to happen, everything's on the table. If you want your quarterback, you're going to pay the price. You're going to pay the needed price. Okay,
it's like doing the DJ Moore deal. Remember when they threw in DJ Moore?
Absolutely. When Carolina made that trade with the Bears, they did that and they traded back and they gave him DJ Moore. So if the Giants want to do that and the Jets want Mendoza or Moore, whoever they decide is their number one quarterback that they want that badly, you got to make that trade. You got to make that.
Free Garrett Wilson. Free Garrett Wilson, bro.
Yeah. But also, as Jamie said, Arizona's going to be a team going to be in the running. I think now you got to add Miami to that as well. Miami just made a decision on Tua this week. They benched him. There was some reports the last couple of days saying they're prepared to move on. How desperate would they be trying to do it? Especially if they keep Mike McDaniel. If they keep Mike McDaniel, there's no point of keeping Mike McDaniel if you're going to just run it back with no quarterback because he needs a quarterback. As you can see, that Quentin Ayers, he stinks. I don't know what people doing that guy in the draft process with his noodle arm and cat penitent.
But you know what? We can do all these discussions, all these speculations, everything, but we need a guy who can actually make all these things happen, right?
Exactly. That's why Shane's got.
I don't think we have that person right now.
Yeah. We will. I think I have the right GM too, sir. I think I have the right GM who can pull that off. Want me to say his name?
Yeah, say the name. See what Jasmine gonna say.
Well, who was the ex general manager of the New York Jets? I forgot his name though.
The one that just got last year, the one that got fired.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joe Douglas, correct.
Joe Douglas, yeah.
He could possibly be another GM that could be another name that could be hired. You know, he knows the area well, you know, and he could definitely finesse it. He could definitely finesse his old team.
that would be a story.
Right. That'll be the headlines, yo.
Well, listen, whoever it is that if they do move on at GM, and I'm on record as saying I'll believe when I see it.
This GM, right? I never understood this GM thing, right? So GM is always like a hit or miss, right? Some teams have like a great GMs, and GMs you cannot basically study because if they are successful when they were GMs. Assistant GMs, you don't know if they're actually.
Yeah, he froze up.
For example, everyone talks about Brendan Brown being like Joe Shane's backbone.
Yeah.
All that stuff. But there's nothing to prove. Like Joe Shane hasn't said anything. He never said, "Be like, hey, Brendan Brown, help me out, put this team together." No, never. No. Right? Brendan Brown has never said it. So, I mean, if we give a charge to him, let's say, I mean, he definitely
deserves it. He definitely deserves it.
He's in the system. He's in the system. He knows the team inside out. He's
And
been
he
part of
came
the
from
process,
the
right?
organization too. He came from Howie Roseman's camp too.
So that's another plus. That's
Exactly.
another plus.
So yeah, but can you trust him?
No.
Can you do you have
Mhm.
enough on your resume or on his resume that you can actually go out there and say, oh, Brandon Brown's gonna be our guy. He's gonna go out there and he's gonna bring a great offensive, defensive mind. A guru of coaching as a head coach, and then that person's gonna go and get our offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. We don't know.
Yeah, we
We
don't
don't know
know.
if Brandon Brown is that caliber. But
And
see,
I
I
think
mean,
you're right because they're going to have to go outside the organization because the fan base and the media is just going to destroy the Giants if they let Shane.
Oh my God, yeah.
I
Just
mean, media doesn't hate Brandon Brown though. So far, no one has pointed fingers, but he's an assistant manager. No one knows exactly what he's doing. So that's
Mhm.
why no one's
I'd
arguing.
rather go see him. I'd rather go see them hire outside the box than like
I
internally.
would, I would do too. I
Yeah,
would do too.
yeah.
Go,
We need a house cleaning.
go,
Yeah,
Yeah,
go the non-Giants way. Giants
right.
have not done it. Something. Go do it now.
yeah, yeah.
Before
It's
it's too
time to
late.
move on. It's time to move on from the usual suspect. This is a situation
Usual
where it's a house
Giants.
cleaning.
Right.
Go
We can't.
Go
We gotta
out.
stop doing that. We gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
Go
Yes.
out. Stop
Escape out
being
of.
worried about being uncomfortable. Because you know what? It's time to get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying, Jasmine?
Right.
Danny, it's time to
Yep.
get
Yep.
uncomfortable because being comfortable has gotten us here. So, because this is our guy, we know him and blah blah. Nah,
This is
that's not enough this season.
Enough of that shit. Enough of that
this
shit.
is a competitive. This is a very competitive league, man.
Yeah,
This is not 2000 and 2010s anymore. But
exactly.
you
Yeah.
run with the team. Now you need the front office to be great front office. Look at Eagles, how they have succeeded in all these years.
Yep.
They have lost players too. They have lost players after they have lost coaches. They
But they
lost their
draft. But they draft. But they draft well. But they
Yeah,
draft
they
well.
But they
draft very
draft well.
well.
They
have strong
bring the
structure.
talent.
Yeah.
They bring the talent well.
Much as I
They
hate to say it.
coach well.
Yeah.
You know.
No doubt about it. They're very well coached, but more so to me with the Eagles is their infrastructure. They have a very tight ship over there. Howie Roseman has things in line to the up team power. It took us some years to get it like that, and he's got it. And he has pretty much a good tree of executives that are going around the league have helped.
Yep.
Good scouting.
And
They have
he's not scared.
scouting
And he's not scared to spend money. He's
No,
not
he's
scared.
not. No, he's
No.
not. No.
But see,
He's
they
not
spend
there.
money
Now
on
he has to
the
do whatever
right
he has to do.
players. Yeah. They spend money on the right players for the systems that they run. They stay true to their structure. Is that's the point I'm trying to make. Like they stick to what they do. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to go outside the box and bring in guys that don't fit what they're trying to do. So that's the thing, and it's work. I hate to say that because I hate the freaking Eagles with all my damn
Right.
heart. But
Right.
it is what it is. They're not even that good this year, and they won the division. Let's be honest. They're not even as strong as they've been the last few years. But guess what? They have everything in place where they needed to be, and they got the job done. That's what it's all about. And the Giants need to get to those levels. They have to get their structure up top, from the top to bottom in place.
Yeah.
They got rid of the coaching staff. Now it's time to get rid of the front office crap that's there because it's as big as issue as the coaching staff. And I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. They should have did this last season. They should have never ran these guys back because now we're in a situation where we're scared it's going to get clumsy. We're scared it's going to get clumsy again because this regime drafted the quarterback, and now if you get rid of the GM, which you should, now you got to hope the GM out there is okay with the quarterback that he did not draft. See, it's clumsy. They should have never did that. And now here we are. So now, even though they have the best opening job available, we're worried as fans that this owner is going to mess it up again. He's going to mess it up
Yeah.
again. He wants to be comfortable with Joe Shane because I like him because he showed us a new IT department. I don't give a damn about none of that. Okay? I don't give a damn about none of that. I want you to get the right guys here.
Yes. But yo, for those who are saying trade Dart and draft Mendoza and get kick rocks, I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
Oh
so
sorry.
yeah,
sick
That's
and
oh
tired
yeah.
of these
kick rocks.
idiotic people doing this, man.
Yeah, I don't
And
know why that shit's out there like that.
That's
Like
not, that's not happening, bro. That's not. Yeah.
and it shouldn't happen. It's stupid to do that. I'm sorry. And it's the media.
I mean,
and it's-
I have a Jets fan. I have a Jets friend. He was tweeting me today. Or he texted me on the side. He's like,
Uh-huh.
dude, you guys need a new quarterback that more than we do. I'm like, for real, for really?
You're crazy.
You know?
You're
Exactly. I'm
crazy.
like, dude, calm down.
he's a Jets fan, so that kind of explains.
Yeah, we
Exactly.
got our quarterback, man. We got our quarterback. I'm staying with Dart, man. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Like Dart is still out there in the middle with no help. He's out there in the middle with no help.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
I
And
mean,
he's
you're
already
judging,
shown.
you're judging that. Think about it. Even if he had Scaraboo, look at Scaraboo. Even if he only had a Scaraboo, not neighbors, right? Watch next year when all three of them gonna be on the field at the same time. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how
And for those people, it's the media. It's the media because they want to start shit and they obviously have an agenda towards the Giants. They don't like the fact that the Giants.
They hate when the Giants are good. Basically, when we
Yeah.
are good, they hate it.
So they do this, and then you have these gullible, stupid fans that just fall for everything that they hear and want the next shiny thing. You know what I'm saying? Because they seen a guy, do something in college or whatever.
Oh, he won a Heisman Trophy. Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. That is it's just a bunch of sheep. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's sheep in every fan base, which is what I hate. So it's our responsibility as fans to not take the cheese. You know what I'm saying? And there's just some that will never know how to not. I wouldn't be surprised if the next thing is, oh, well, let's trade our pick for Joe Burrow. Let's go to Cincinnati. Let's do that.
Right.
It's gonna happen. It's stupid.
I want no parts of Joe Burrow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
I want no parts
of the media. The media loves to drive these kind of things out there, and then you got the sheep fans in every fan base that go with it. Jackson Dart is our guy. Okay, it's clear he can play in this league. He's proven he can play in this league already. Is he a perfect quarterback? No, he's not. Is there things he needs to work out? Of course there is. He's a rookie.
He's coachable. He's coachable, man. He's coachable.
But
that's what I'm saying. We have the talent. We have the team. We just need a good coach and good head coach to actually teach them the right moves. Abdul Carter, I'm not denying the fact. He's gonna be a great guy next year with K1 back. And with Dexy healthy, all that stuff.
Yeah,
this team's gonna be good, but it's just we need to know.
And we need the right defensive coordinator too, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's a nice collection of talent. The team has a collection of talent. It's just not enough yet because, number one, the GM isn't good. The coaching staff is abysmal, okay? And these guys got to learn how to win. They haven't learned how to win yet. You know what I'm saying? They had opportunities this year to do it, and they couldn't do it for whatever the reasons were. Coaches made bad decisions, and players didn't make the plays they needed to make. It is what it is. They have to learn how to do that. And until you find the accountability factor and find that coach that can teach them that and get the GM that can bring the right players that fit what the coach is doing, this is where we're at. This is why we need to make changes from the top to bottom. We already got rid of the coaching staff. We know that's done. But we need to find the guy that's the architect, the right architect to fix this. And obviously Joe Shane ain't that. He isn't. Okay? He isn't. His first couple of drafts was still paying the price, man. We don't have no depth. No depth. Okay? No depth. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of the GM.
It's a problem. Yeah.
Too many first round busts and not enough boom for the buck. It just is what it is. And
some of his draft picks are not in the league anymore.
Oh, a lot of them. A lot of them, man. Especially offensive linemen. Look at the first 2 years, man. I mean, it's really, really bad. It's really bad. So We need to get that in place, man. We need to get that in place. And I'm sure that there will be a high commodity to become the New York Football Giants leader of this ship, because there are story franchises around the league. And in my opinion, there's three of them. The three top ones, in whatever order you want to put it. The Pittsburgh Steelers, okay? It's the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Green Bay Packers, and the New York Football Giants. Anytime those three teams have a job available, everyone in the league takes notice. So they're going to have their pick of the litter, but they cannot let the best candidate get away from them because they're not comfortable saying, you know what, I'm sorry, Joe, but you got to go. The guy we want here, he doesn't want to work with you. He wants to work with someone else.
That's going to be the problem.
Say, well, sorry, we want to keep Joe, so I don't think we're a good fit.
Dude, that's what I'm scared of, bro. That's what I'm scared of.
None of that shit, man. They have to make the right choices and make the change, okay? Dable and Shane were a package deal, and it makes absolutely no sense that you get rid of only one of them, okay? When they came from the same place, okay? Makes no sense, all right? It's time. This team basically... They would have
had both of them leave. And I was so down to make Brandon Brown the acting GM, to see how he does it,
Yeah.
They should have done that at least, yeah.
Because we know what we have in the bank,
Right. I mean, we're already letting Kafka get his baptism and see what he got. We found out very quickly weeks ago he ain't got.
He don't know how to coach for shit. Forget about it.
I don't know why.
I don't even know. I mean, before today's game, I was still hoping that he might be back. As an offensive
Forget about it. Forget about it.
Yeah. 21 yards of offense, passing offense. Well,
conservative football, baby. Conservative football.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it, man. And right here, I mean, this right here is.
What were you scared about?
Look at that stat right there. Look at that stat.
That is absolutely horrible, bro. This reminded me of Eli Manning's rookie, okay, against the Ravens. That's what this reminded me of, yo.
Yeah.
You remember that game against the Ravens when Eli was a rookie? He looked overmatched in that day. This was similar. It wasn't as bad as that day with Eli, but it was pretty close. And a lot of that had to do with the fact that there was terrible drop passes terrible drop passes. The game plan was so vanilla. I mean, all they wanted, I get running the ball, but can we get some play action off that run? Because it was a heavy run offense today, which, hey, they were having some success early with it. But can we get a play action off that?
Did any tight ends? Did any tight ends get catches? I don't remember.
Nope.
Theo Johnson probably had one catch, and then he dropped
probably
three
one, yeah.
But
all I saw was on the sideline all the time.
Yeah.
Where was Bellinger? Where was Danny Bellinger?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they used him as a blocker. They thought Bellinger was better off the block today instead.
Yeah, I didn't see much. I didn't see much of the game because I was at work. But that's what I was asking. Did any tight ends get some catches?
I can say for sure Theo Johnson caught one ball, but one of the balls that was thrown to him went off.
I mean, I understand that Jackson Dart is going through a lot of concussion talks and all that stuff. That's okay. That's what the quarterbacks are known for, right? If you're running outside, whatever.
Mm-hmm. You're right on that.
But still, I mean, come on. Even if you're gonna play conservative, you're gonna do a run game. He was still getting on the ground. He was still getting sacked.
Yeah.
It's not like he was not getting sacked or anything,
And that's the problem. Kafka basically neutered him. Okay, you can't coach scared, man. You can't coach scared. Okay.
I have a feeling.
You can't.
I have a feeling. I think Kafka's play callings are already predictable now.
Very.
It's just they can sense it, Or if you're not able to sense it, then you definitely know he's gonna be doing some stupid thing on 3rd and 14, a fucking run play on 3rd and 14.
Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it.
Kafka,
why?
No, listen, Kafka's
oh my God, he's horrible, man. He's
so
horrible.
He's ass. Okay, we have found out now. Well, I've known for weeks, but I know Giant Nation has to see it by now that he is not even good enough to be offensive coordinator for this team. Okay, going forward, I need somebody else in there that's gonna handle Dart's progression as a quarterback, because today just sewed it up right there for me. Okay, first of all, you're running all these plays. You're very predictable, and all right, we're running the ball. We're getting good touches on the run. Then all of a sudden, what happens? Flores adjusts. He starts to bring in the beef and stop the run. So now what are you supposed to do? How about a play action pass? No. What does he do? He goes to these shotgun draws all the time. He goes to shotgun and just premeditates the play. And we all know what's coming. Flores is throwing exotic blitzes.
Blitzing like crazy, yeah.
No one blitzes more zero blitzes, exotic blitzes than Brian
Flores. Yep. Okay?
And he had to have prepared Jackson Dart for this during the week. Dart was talking about it during the pressers this week, that he disguises things better than any coordinator I've ever seen on film. Okay? And that's exactly what they did today. And Kafka did not have an answer. He just basically wilted and just took it up the you-know-what when it came to the play calling. There was nothing he could do. It was powerless. And then he just basically hoped Jackson Dart could just kind of make a play or something. You know what I'm saying? Running for his life. It's unbelievable to me that there was a notion out there, okay, that was saying that maybe Mike Kafka is the coach of the future for this team. No
shot. No shot.
We need to wipe this clean.
No shot at all.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. The best thing that could have happened was last year the Saints would have hired him and we get those draft picks. That was the only way.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Dable, this just exposes Brian Dable was the better play caller. And even he wasn't all that great. But we all know now the Dable offense, Dable had a better shot at combating whatever a better coach does. And that's what the problem is. The Giants are at a coaching disadvantage every single week. It's been like that for the last few years. It was like that this year. It is every single week. Every time we play a marquee coach, this is what we're going to see, especially for a rookie quarterback who's learning on the job. It is what it is. We got to get a guy that knows what he's doing and can combat that, because this was just ugly today. I mean, let's look at the total yards, man. Let's look at the total. And this was an ugly game. And let me just say, the Vikings didn't do anything that was so extravagant either. That J.J. McCarthy is overrated bun juice. I don't care what anyone tells me.
If this was the Giants team that was a Giants team, this would have been easy win for us, you know?
Easy, Jasmine. Easy money. First of all, he should have been caught. First of all, look at this. They only had 240 total yards, the Vikings. Okay? And don't tell me it was because McCarthy got hurt in the second half, he couldn't play, and they brought Brosman. Yes, that was a factor in some of it. But he wasn't doing shit but turning the ball over left and right in the first half. Okay? And speaking of turnovers, let me just say, the turning point of the game for me, okay? This is the turning point of the game. And I gotta talk about it, okay? The Holland pick six.
Oh shit, yeah.
By that bullshit Abdul Carter lineman in the neutral zone penalty. You look at the replay, and I have it, I put it on social media, okay? He was not lined up in the neutral zone. It was bullshit, okay? It was a BS call. And if anyone wants to just say, Abdul Carter, he's just a screw up, go look at what the game is, okay? I know we are mad and annoyed with him the last few weeks, rightfully so, because of what he was doing with the team disciplinary-wise. But that was a bullshit call. It negated a pick six by Holland. And why was it a pick six? Because this bum J.J. McCarthy throws a 110-mile-an-hour heater in the flat to a receiver that bounces off his hands, okay? J.J. McCarthy stinks. He stinks. Okay, so Viking fans out there that want to talk about J.J. McCarthy's better than Jackson Dart, okay, fine. He had a better performance than Dart did today. But that's more to do with what's happening around Dart, okay? J.J. McCarthy is a bum. I'm telling you right now.
I'm glad we dodged that bullet, huh?
Thank you, God. That not dumb enough to draft this guy over Malik Neighbors in the draft process. Thank you, God. Joe Shane at least did that right. Okay, But this is my turning point of the game, okay? Because that changed the momentum, okay? They ended up getting a
So
goal out of that.
Joe Shane, if he gets saved, if he doesn't get tossed out, it's only because of his last 2 years of drafting. That's it.
That's it. That's the only reason. The only
That's
reason.
only first 2 years. It was in a disaster. Look at the first 2 years. How many players are still with the team or are actually making a difference?
Right. Right.
Maybe Kayvon when he started this year. Before that, he was cold, right?
Right.
But now he's on IR, right? He didn't play for the last 6 weeks or so. Evan Neal is like non-existent, right?
No, he's gone. He's gone. He's going to be traded.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, so many of these guys.
Yeah.
Joe Shane's decision making is horrible, man. Horrible.
It's really bad, man. And as far as Kayvon, it's funny you said that. I think the only way this injury is another red flag for the Giants to not re-sign him right away if they do. And I like Kayvon, and I want
so we're gonna just franchise tag him then. That's it.
But I am not giving him an extension. How can you give this man an extension coming off the last couple of years where he's getting hurt like this all the time? Okay, and the production isn't matching.
Give him like a franchise tag approved.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, franchise tag him. That's it.
Like a year 6.
Well, we gave him. We picked up his options, so he is there. He's on the team for next year. But my point so we don't have to do it right away. That can come down the road if we keep him. But my point is this: if we do get another GM and we do let Shane go, I definitely can see the next guy coming in and trying to trade Kayvon. I'm telling you, because I know Kayvon is going to want to get paid. He's going to be trying to get a extension done in the offseason, and he might actually even try to hold out, knowing how he talks.
I have a quick question for you though, for both of y'all. So you think if we don't re-sign Kayvon, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think without Kayvon, you think Abdul will flourish more?
Well, it depends on who's coaching him. You know what I mean? It just depends on who we bring in. Who's the defensive coach? Honestly, let's talk about it. Abdul Carter has been much better the last few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Today he had 3 tackles. He had a sack today. Third straight game he's had a sack. You know what I'm saying? So he's playing much better. He's answered the call. It's just a matter of, can we get the right staff to put the right scheme to let him flourish his God-given talent? So I do think there is an uptick for Abdul Carter. He's clearly,
and then we have Brian Burns on the other side.
I was just about to say that, Jasmine. Let's be honest. If you're ranking the talent on defense by each player at their positions, you got to go Brian Burns and Abdul Carter right after him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, Dex is Dex. I love Dex, but Dex has got me very nervous going forward with him right now because of the way he's played this year, coming off an injury and the weight gain that he got. So he's gonna have to next year. He's gonna have to show he's back to being that guy.
Yeah, he got to tone up and lose that belly.
Yeah, he's got to lose that baby weight. He's got to get rid of that baby weight, and he's got to be more focused. And maybe it's a year. He needed a year to recover over that injury that he had. They said he was playing hurt this year as well. They mentioned it this week that he's been playing hurt this year. Okay, so that mystery is out. Those are things we got to be concerned about. So right now, you're just going by talent. Abdul Carter is either second or third on the defense right now as far as talent, ability. You know what I'm saying? So you bring in the right staff in here next year, there's no doubt that he can flourish. No doubt about it. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Jasmine? What do you think about Abdul Carter going forward?
Like I said, like early when you started the show, Abdul Carter, he just needs the right coaching. That's it.
Yeah.
He's doing all this. He was very conservative when Shane Bowen was out there. As soon as Shane Bowen got fired, look at him. He got loose. Yeah. He's been racking up all those tackles and like tackle for losses. I didn't all that stuff, right? It's gonna go up. He's gonna be a one heck of a defensive player next year.
I feel
for sure.
that too. He's got to keep his head straight. That's all.
That's it. That's all he got to do. Yep.
You're still a young athlete. But you know what? Those pictures, I don't even focus on those pictures. I was talking to Joe about it, right? Joe said like same thing. Joe's
Yeah.
like, dude, Jasmine, look at it. Those photos, those are screenshots, whatever,
Yeah. Those
who
are
knows what time was that?
yeah.
Maybe it was a break. Maybe it was like they break the players out and he was just closing his eyes, meditating or something. For
Well, people
example,
were just trying to run with that whole. They were trying to run with that whole thing
and
about him.
people, yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
then maybe he closed his eyes to process something.
They even
The coaches
said.
are talking about.
I even heard a stupid rumor. They said that he got caught watching porn. Like, come on. I mean,
Yeah, I heard that.
it's a cesspool trying to put the kid down because it's easy to do that. And I know there's a contingency of Giant fans and NFL fans out there that are going to say today,
Giants
"Oh, he
fans.
forced the Giants with that pick
Right.
six that got negated." But if you look at the play, he didn't even line up all sides. It was BS.
Giants
And
fans are
on the
stupid
next
as
play
shit
after
right
that,
now.
and on the next play after that call was made, he helped Golston get the sack. It was his pressure that led to McCarthy getting sacked on the very next play that made them only keep him at a field goal.
That's one thing all year. He's been having pressures all year.
He's amongst the
Yeah.
best in the
So
league.
Yeah.
people don't look at it be like, oh, we brought him to put sacks on. No, it's not just
No.
about the sacks. Well, how about him putting a pressure on, and then Brian Burns is
Pressure's
having
always key.
what Brian Burns is having a year.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I mean,
I think with that
it's give
sack
or
today,
take. It's a team.
second on
It's
the
a team. It's a goddamn team fucking sport. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like a one man team. Like, oh,
It's not
Connor,
all about sacks, bro. It's not all
that's
about
all about
sacks.
Talk
exactly.
about it.
You
You know?
make the quarterback uncomfortable in that pocket and have him go for a mistake. That's your plus.
Yeah.
Then you can say, "Oh, my D line did a great job."
Right.
Yeah, exactly. You can tip passes and all that. That's what everything comes down to.
Anything. You
Yeah.
have quarterback scribble, run for
Yep.
his life, or throw out of bounds. All those are positive plays.
Exactly.
You just make quarterbacks have intentional grounding too. Shit like that.
Exactly. All those things are like positive. Those things should be credited to you. But like, oh yeah, defense is great.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
totally
not
agree.
because offensive line is not a joke. I mean, some offensive lines, maybe the team sucks, but the offensive line is protecting their quarterback pretty good. Then you
Yeah,
might
And I
not
would,
even.
and I was saying it before on your other show. I think we need a new center too. JMS ain't it. JMS ain't it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but running is good too. I mean, we got a couple of guys, right? So
And who
what's
you
that
say
new
we,
guy?
we if we got a sign from the Ravens guy, the
Not
one
running, but
you like?
what's that guy? Schultzman. Schultzman. What was that guy?
Schultz,
Oh,
He was good.
Slotson, right?
Schlotman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slotman. He's good. I like that guy.
I like him as a solid backup center. I like him.
Yeah.
He's a solid backup. He's a vet too, so I
But yeah,
like that.
JMS is another thing, right? JMS need to grow up.
He's too skinny, bro. He's too skinny to be a center.
He's too light, man, and he gets hurt, and he's always in and out, hurt all the time, and always banged up.
And that's another mistake by who?
Joe Shane. A second round, made this man a second round pick, and look what's happened. He's nothing like the play I saw at Minnesota University. But as far as what you said, Danny, the guy that you're referring to, that I
when you
want
mentioned
the Ravens, I want Tyler Linderbaum. Point of attack. That's who y'all know me for all about. Point of attack, and I think Tyler Linderbaum. If the Ravens are priced out with trying to resign and bring him back, the New York Giants need to be all over that. All over that. You get him in there. He's a all-pro center. You put him in there, and you let him help the rookie quarterback with the new coaching staff going forward. He could be our Sean O'Hara for Eli Manning.
Ooh, man.
No doubt in my mind. I am going to stay on this train. Last year, I was on the Trey Smith train. I wanted the New York Giants to sign Trey Smith from the Chiefs when it looked like he could have shook free, but the Chiefs ended up bringing him back. They actually bit the bullet and brought him back. My new Giant crush for the offseason will be Tyler Linderbaum if he gets free. If he gets free, the New York Giants need to be first to call and get that done. They need to. Because, listen, This offensive line has played a lot better than what we've seen in the past. No doubt about it. They've been really solid this year. They've done it the team way. Now, a lot of that is because of Andrew Thomas returning to form. As today he got
Yeah.
hurt and he had an hamstring injury in the second half, didn't return. But you got to look at it. They play pretty well. Right tackle Luminor, he's another guy that I want to bring back. You know,
Yeah, that's another resigning. Yep.
yeah, but I'm not sure if the Giants will be priced out. So we got to see. You know, they drafted Limbo this year. Limbo as a possible replacement. I haven't heard anything about him at guard, so we'll see. But at the end of the day, you get Tyler Linderbaum out here in that position. You got an All-Pro along with an All-Pro caliber left tackle. That's what you want. Because Greg Van Roten, he's long in the tooth. He's old. You know what I'm saying?
And Runyon too's old too.
Yeah, so they gotta go in that direction anyway to replace and make a change there. You know, I don't think Runyon is in trouble because of his contract. Even though I would like to upgrade there as well. I'm not really thrilled with
Should Embo start next year?
I would love to have him start next year. At least if you give me Illuminor at right tackle, you bring him back. I would definitely like to explore.
Luminor is another contract that we got to talk about because that guy's gonna get a lot of money.
He's gonna get paid.
I'm not sure if the Giants to get paid.
Yeah. You know, so I'm thinking. I'm being honest with you. With the GM situation in limbo, I'm really thinking that Illuminor is going to be gone. I think they're going to be priced out. He's been very good, you know, and someone out there is going to look to pay him. Someone's going to pay him, and then it's going to get out of the Giants' price range. Maybe if you didn't give Darius Slayton the money at $36 million, maybe you could do that. But no, Joe Shane.
So our O-line is going to look like shit again next year, possibly.
So they're going to have to make changes. So if you let Illuminor go, and you say, you know what, we're going to put Mimbo at right tackle. All right, fine. You give me Linderbaum at center. You know what? That's not a bad recovery. Okay, and then you look to the draft to see if you can fill right guard. You look to the draft for that. You know what I'm saying? So there's some options there if Illuminor is let go. I'm afraid that when the new GM comes, if that is the case, Illuminor is going to be too out of their price range because the cap space money is not that big right now next year as we talk right now. Okay, now the cap is fluid. There's structures and cuts to come, but 2027 is really the year where the Giants have a lot of money available to spend. So it's doable for the right player. If they're not going to open the vault for Illuminor, hey, give me Linderbaum, man. Put him at center.
And we gotta resign Cordell Flott, fellas, too.
I like Flott. I like Flott a lot.
Flott is good, yeah.
You gotta get him back too, man, on that defense, bro.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Cliff is checking in. Salute, Cliff. What's going on, brother? I see the Jets lost today to the Saints, which is good for you. So you know what? Hey, just hold on. We got 2 more weeks to see.
Let negotiations begin.
Listen,
we're gonna take calls from our little brothers,
I'm telling you, let negotiations begin, baby.
I'll believe it when I see it. But if they do end up being the number 1 pick, which I really don't think they will, but if they are with that number 1 pick, Cliff, let's talk. Let's open the window, baby. Give me a call.
Yo, tell your boys, give me Garrett Wilson, bro. Put Garrett Wilson in that package, baby. Come on. Don't be greedy.
Oh man, I tell you, bro. This
is. I gotta head out. All right.
All right, brother.
Hey, salute to you, Jasmine. Salute to you coming to join the show.
Jasmine, you coming to the last game, right?
Hell yeah.
All right, I'll be there, bro. I'll see you in the last
tailgate. Let's end the season on a high note, right?
I'll see you there, baby. Yeah.
All right, bro.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it, so have a good time.
Yes,
Happy holidays, guys.
And Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to your family, brother. Enjoy.
Always great catching up with you guys.
Yes.
I'll see you guys next year, actually. Yeah, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
that is
pretty much.
Yep. Same season next year.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, man. Take it easy. Blessings to you and the family, brother.
All right. Yeah, man.
Jazz
But
been
yeah, man,
good.
that's my guy right there.
Yes,
But
sir.
listen, man, this offensive line is gonna take a hit, man. It's gonna take a hit.
It is. That's why I'm thinking. I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking ahead of time. I'm preparing for worst case scenario, Danny. That's why I'm like, I think
Yeah,
we're going to lose Illumino. I think we're going to be priced out. I really do. And that Slayton
that sucks.
contract is really irritating me. Okay,
It's gonna, yeah.
we might lose Wandale Robinson and Illuminor in the same free agency period because of this shit, man. You know what I mean? I really.
That's a lot to lose, man. That's a lot to lose in one. Yeah,
It's a lot to lose, and I'm looking at the pivot right now. I'm looking at the pivot going forward, and if we lose Illuminor and decide we're going to let him walk and we won't overpay to get him back, and we say we're going to slide Mimbo at right tackle, give me Tyler Linderbaum. Give me Tyler Linderbaum.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
I want an all-pro center. I'm more than one all-pro on this offensive line, man, if it's possible. Andrew Thomas is already here. Give me Tyler Linderbaum at center. Let's rock. Let's go. And I'm prepared to see what we go.
Yo, we could possibly bring back an old friend, Will Hernandez. What you think?
Well, listen, I think Will Hernandez is a depth piece at this point. If you're telling me you have him as the backup guard to take Van Roten's spot as a backup guard, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It depends on how much he's got left. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about Will Hernandez, he has hurt a lot. He's been very injury riddled in his career. So, he's a possibility.
Or even Kevin Zeitler. Remember Kevin Zeitler?
Kevin Zeitler is another guy that is
another veteran piece.
Veteran piece. Been a pro for a long time. We had him here, and inexplicably, freaking Gettleman traded him away.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's just I love Zeitler, bro.
Yeah, I like Zeitler as a fit as well. I wouldn't be mad about that. And he has experience playing with Linderbaum in Baltimore. So hey, not a bad idea at all, bro. Not a bad idea at all. These are all things that we'll talk about in the next 2 weeks going forward because we all know.
But first, we got to fire Joe Shane. That's the first thing. That's the first thing.
Deactivate. We got one more card to deactivate. And one more to go. Get rid of that bastard right now. Right now.
Oh, man.
Josh checks in. He says trade down and get either Caleb Downs or Cornell Tate. I'm good with that too.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you're preaching to the choir with that. If you get into a situation where you can trade down and get one of those guys, I think that's a home run. I love Caleb Downs. I know he's a safety, and I know at the top of the draft, that's tough to do. You can't take him up there that high.
Those two will be definitely on the Giants draft board. Caleb Downs and Cornell Tate.
No doubt about it. He is, to me, he's the best defensive player in this draft. To me, if you're going all around, to me, he's the best talent and defensive player in this draft. No doubt about it. And listen, Javon Holland's going to be here. He's not going nowhere. I want to get him out of this crappy scheme anyway.
We got a Debo there, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Tyler Nubin, the other safety, he's been a disappointment.
Drew Phillips.
These guys need to get out of this scheme into a better scheme. Tyler Nubin has been a disappointment. So if you told me Caleb Downs comes in and takes his spot with Holland, I'm good with it.
You're cool with that?
I'm good with that. Okay. Cornell Tate is, I think, a guy we need more than Caleb Downs. And as far as positional flex.
That'll be a nice replacement for Wandale.
Yeah, Cornell Tate or Jordan Tyson, to me, those are the two receivers I'm looking at if I'm going to take one, because I'm anticipating we're probably going to lose Wandale. You got Leak coming back from an injury next year. And what you got left? You got Darius Slayton. Yeah, receivers a big need. Okay, yeah, we're going to need him. And Cornell Tate has all the talent. He's got all the skills. Big physical receiver, very athletic, comes from a winning program in Ohio State, probably going to win a national championship this year because I think Ohio State is the best team.
They look like the favorite, yeah.
I know they lost to Indiana, and I know they lost that game in the Big Ten championship, but at the end of the day, I think they're still going to win it all in that college football championship tournament. Caleb Downs or Cornell Tate, I would love to have. Cornell Tate would be the first guy I would want if I have to choose between the two. I just think as far as need right now, the New York Giants need to.
He's an explosive receiver, man. He's an explosive receiver.
Explosive. Him and Tyson, to me, are the best receivers in this draft.
But him and Tate and Neighbors together, that'll be feed families, bro.
Absolutely. Tate is a beast. He is an athletic freak, man. And he's that physical receiver, too. He can get downfield. He's got it.
He's like another Plaxico, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. He's got that. He's got that attribute. You know, he can get down there and make plays. Jordan Tyson don't sleep on him, though. His problem is injuries. He's got an injury history, but man, he is a very talented player. Played with Cam Scatterbo at Arizona.
That was the average guy from Arizona. Yeah, I've heard about him. Yeah,
he is a very talented receiver, and I think if it wasn't for the injury concerns with him and his college career, he would be. I think he would probably be rated ahead of Tate. But I think because of those things, they're going to be neck and neck, and I think Tate is the better fit for us. But if we had Tyson, I'm not mad about that, bro. I think he's a very, very talented player and would love to have either one of those guys. But if you told me Caleb Downs, Cornell Tate, and Tyson are New York Giants come April, I'm happy with that, especially in a trade down situation. I would love that, bro.
Yeah, if we get the number one spot, there should be no excuse why we shouldn't trade down.
None. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm not taking any receiver at 1. I'm not taking anybody at 1. Yeah. I'd rather just trade down. Whoever wants their quarterback, I'll trade down with them. And then we snatch, Downs or Tate or the guy you said from Arizona. Whatever, either of those.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, you talk about a fit, bro. Oh, just a tremendous fit that would be, man. Seriously, we get that. You put him in this offense with Lee coming back, with Scatterbo running the ball with Tracy. We're gonna be
beautiful. We're gonna be a sight to see, bro.
Man, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun, man.
With the right coach.
Exactly. With the right coaching staff to make it work. Your lips to God's ears.
Yeah.
That is a conversation down the road, man. Let's just get to the finish line. It's almost like I just want to get to the finish line.
I just want to get it over with already, bro.
No doubt.
Yo, is it April yet? You know what I'm saying?
Black Monday's first. We got to see. Give me the Black Monday. We're going to baby
Black Monday first. Got you.
Yeah, no doubt about it, bro. But before we close the show today, I just got to give my unfiltered truth. We touched on a little bit of this point earlier in the show.
Very
conservative play calling and lackluster game plan. Capture causing regression with Dart. Yeah. Coaching matters, folks. This is why it don't matter. You can have the shiny toys, but if you ain't got and more than any other sport, football coaching is the most important. The most important out of any sport you look at. You look at baseball. The managers are neutered in baseball. They make certain decisions, but it's more collectively now.
It's analytics all around that shit.
Analytically driven from the front offices. So
and I hate analytics, by the way.
Yeah, your lips to guys.
That's a different story for another day, but go ahead.
Place in the game, but you know what? It can't overrule everything in decisions. It's just my opinion, and I'm sure you agree. But you look at basketball. Listen, basketball as well. If you have the best players, usually the coaching just has to put them in the right place. They don't have to do much when you have the superstars and stuff like that. Okay,
right.
You win games, you make the playoffs all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even with weaker coaching. In the NFL, coaching matters. You have to have the right coach, man. If you don't have the right coach, no matter how much collective talent you have, it will not be enough. It will not be enough.
It's not gonna gel right. Yeah.
No, it will not, and it will not reach the potential, especially when you're going head to head against the coaching staffs that are far superior, that can run laps around you. If you have a coaching staff that does not have an answer for the answer that you put and present, if they don't have the counter, you're done. You're done. You're not going to win.
You're cooked.
Straight burnt toast. You're cooked.
Yeah.
Okay? No doubt about it. So coaching matters, folks. And the game plans and the way Kafka is coaching, there was regression today with Jackson Dart. So
they made him look so bad today. Oh, man.
Yeah. And that's Flores running loops around this coaching staff. Kafka's horrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. So for the Giant fans out there, please don't talk to me about offensive. Let's keep Kafka for offensive coordinator.
No way.
It's all got to go. House cleaning. No doubt about it. Let's go to Cliff for the last comment of the night. He says, Cliff Clinsbury, it is. Anybody named Cliff or Varian, good choice. Well, Clinsbury's going to be a guy that's going to get a look. I no doubt about it. I'm not sure if I'm ready to say I want him to be the guy, but no doubt about it. He's a lot better than Mike Kafka. We can confirm that.
That's a truth.
You know, so, hey, he'll be on the radar, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll be on the radar with a lot. I even saw today there was reports about Marcus Freeman is a serious contender for the New York Giant position.
They got a lot of love for him in that building.
They do. And listen, I'm on record. I don't want a college coach here. I just think this is not the right time for a college coach.
It's gonna be like headlines, but I don't think it's the right hire. It wouldn't be the right hire.
You know, it's just not the right hire for us right now. You know, who was his core? If you're gonna bring him in, I need to know his. I need to know who's.
We don't know anybody. It's like gonna be like new names. You know, it's gonna be like
he's gonna bring his staff from Notre Dame. I don't want that. I don't want that. If he better have an all-star freaking coaching staff coordinators to go to war with, because I'm not feeling it. I don't think the college name is where we need to go. We can't hope. We're not in a position to see if we can train a coach to become a good coach. We need to find the right guy on this level that has experience on this level, whether it's a coordinator or a previous head coach. That's what we need. I can't do the whole Joe Judge route and go see if we can bring a college coach to see if he can do it on this level. No, we're not in that position. We're not. It's time to get the right guy on this level. So I would prefer they do not go that direction. But if the New York Giants do it, they better be right. And they better have the right coordinators on this level to get the job done. And I'm not prepared to find out. I'm just not. But that's just me. It is.
Yeah, man.
But that's going to wrap up today's show, man. Next week's game, the Tank Bowl. The number 1 pick bowl.
They should start Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson. Come on, Giants. Start Russell Wilson, please. Start Russell Wilson.
We're going to win that game. We're definitely going to lose the game, I should say. We'll win the pick.
Oh, man.
This is the game that I feel like the Giants are going to probably win this game, folks. This is where I feel. This is where. If back last year, this is the week we won that game.
This is the Colts game?
The week 17 game. I know I put week 16. That's an error on me. That's a typo. It's week 17 against the Reds.
We got you. Yeah.
Last year, in week 17, they had control of the number 1 pick. Hello, darkness, my friend. We're back for more. The Tank Commanders were out.
Deja vu again?
And it's deja vu all over again. And what did the New York Giants do? Drew Lock with the game of his life, a career high against the Colts, a team that they played with nothing but playoffs ahead of them, had everything to play for, and they scored 45 points in a game and beat the Colts at home. Well, here we go again. Week 17, control of the number 1 pick at the moment. And what do the Giants have in front of them? A team that wants to lose today, tomorrow, and yesterday. Okay? They want to lose this game. And they're on the road in Vegas in their building. So they could talk to me. Listen, the Giants better hope Pete Carroll has an ultimatum that if you don't lose this game, you're out. Because they're good. The Raiders are bad, man. They're bad. They might be worse than we are, which is saying something, okay?
Jeez.
So they're bad. The only caveat for the Tank Commanders out there is the game is on the road. Because if they were coming to MetLife, it's a blowout. You know it. Okay. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, folks. Giant fans out there, I would temper your enthusiasm about this game, about losing this game. It's going to take a special kind of bad to lose this game next week, y'all. So prepare for the outcome of a win. Be prepared, y'all. Unless we get word this week, we saw Andrew Thomas got hurt. Maybe they hold him out next week, against Max Crosby and these guys. You better hope for something like that. It's going to take a special kind of bad performance next week for this New York Giant team to lose next week, y'all. So for the Tank Commanders that only want that number 1 pick, You might want to temper your enthusiasm. Don't let the New York Giants ruin your holiday, folks. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Prepare for a win and hope for the best. If you
Oh man, watch what you're gonna get a game-winning field goal. Watch.
You know what's coming, Danny. No team has perfected the art of winning meaningless December games like the New York Football Giants. Be prepared for that next week. I'm telling y'all, be prepared. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, don't say I didn't tell you so, and don't be mad because it's bound to happen when you're a New York Giant fan. It is what it is.
I just want to say one thing for all those people that are saying, just want to say it one more time.
Yeah.
We are not trading away Jackson Dart. Get that out your fucking head.
Get
people.
that crap out of here.
Please. We're not trading Dart. We're not drafting Mendoza. Period. Get it out your head.
No.
We have our quarterback. We just need the right coaching around him. Period. That's all I got to say. That's all I had to get on my chest.
That's a fact. That is a fact. I just got to get this last comment as my pops just checked. He says the Giants.
Hey, salute, pops.
Salute, Dad. Love you. All that good stuff. And I agree with you. They need to.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Hey, listen, Pops, I'm going to tell you right now. I don't care whether it's experience or if it's just the best coordinator to be the job. I just don't want a college coach. We can't force it either. I want experience. Experience is the box check that we need. So let's see if that's what happens. I'm not in on Mike McCarthy. I don't want Mike McCarthy.
I'm not. No, I'm out of him, yo.
I don't need Mike Thibodeau. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I want the guy that's gonna take us. That's gonna be here for 10 years, to 8 to 10 years.
I want like a Shula or like a Clint Kubiak or somebody like that, or like your guy Hafney, the guy from the Packers.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hafley, Kubiak, or Shula. My thing is, I want Hafley or Shula. Either one of those two.
My number one choice is Mike Tomlin, of course, but that's not going to happen. I know the Steelers
going to happen. I think the Steelers are going to make the playoffs. It looks like now, and I think that ship is sailed. We know the Steelers.
So my guy from now on will be Shula.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So yeah, Shula would be my top candidate along with. I'm neck and neck with. I want Hafley or Shula. I'm really at 50-50 with either guy. But Kubiak showed me something as well.
Man, this play calling is amazing, bro.
Good play calling. Now, I don't know if he's a leader of men yet. I don't know that. But this cycle doesn't seem to favor the tremendous, brainiac, tremendous genius offensive coach out there. I think this is more dominated with defense. And you know what? The biggest Achilles heel of this New York Giant team this year is defense. So that might not be such a bad thing. But the most important thing is we need a leader of men. We need a leader of men who knows how to win, who is not afraid to make the right decision, the uncomfortable decisions, and hold players accountable.
Amen.
That is the biggest thing we need. Obviously, Brian Dable was not that guy. He didn't hold no one accountable. Okay, you saw what was going on with Abdul Carter and all these guys. That he's not that guy. Some guys are just meant to be coordinators better. Or some guys, they need to experience mistakes in their first turn at being a head coach to be better the second time around. It is what it is. It's over with that. I want the guy that's going to be here for the next 8 to 10 years. That's why I don't want McCarthy because in 3 years, we'll be
He's going to be gone. He's going to be gone again. Yeah, it's like a rental. He'll
probably get us back to respectability. It's not like he's a bad coach. But he's not the long-term future. I don't want that no more. I want long-term future now.
Right.
This is where we're at. We got our quarterback. It's time to find the guy that's going to grow with him and take this team to the next level.
I need Bill Belichick, Patriots, Tom Brady vibes. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the shit I need.
Or Coughlin, Eli vibes.
Some shit like that,
Yeah, either one of the two. We need to get our guy that's for the long term now. It's over. That is it. Enough of this starting and stopping. It's over now. We need to find the right guy. So that's going to do it, folks. That's for today's show. Salute to Jasmine Singh for stopping by, joining me from MetLife Stadium, making that drive out of another bad loss and bad team, bad performance today. And as always, salute to Danny, always coming through.
Salute to you, brother. Yeah, always.
But for those that are new to the channel, I ask one thing from you. one thing from you only. Smash that like and most importantly, that subscribe button to Born for Sports because, folks, I talk all sports. As you can see, suffering with you, Giant fans, we are still in the car. We're still in the car, baby.
Look at the seatbelt on.
2 more weeks to go. Let's see where the ride takes us. We know we're going nowhere fast, but this season is coming to an end very shortly. 2 more games to go. Let's see where it takes us. I talk New York Knicks basketball, and baby, I know they lost the other day to the Sixers. It's because, the NBA thought it was a beautiful thing to just give us, 4, this is going to be today the 4th game in 6 days.
That's crazy how they fucking schedule like that, bro.
After the cup, yeah. Thank you, NBA, for that. As the war of attrition finally caught up to the team in the last game, give the Sixers credit. They caught us at the right time, but the Knicks will be fine. They played today against the Miami Heat. Man, those title contending New York Knicks, man. So happy and proud of what we're seeing. Let's see where this goes. More content to come. They got a Christmas game against Cleveland coming up this week.
That's going to be a good one, too. Yep.
Sir, keep it locked for that New York Knicks content. I talk New York Mets, whatever, man. Let me wake me up when David Stearns makes a real signing that I can get hyped about. So more Met content to come when that ever happens. Keep it locked, New York Met Nation. I talk about the Yankees. I talk about the Jets. I talk about the bum-ass Brooklyn Nets. About whatever you want to talk about in the world of sports, especially New York sports. Salute, folks. Like and subscribe to Born for Sports. Let's go, Giants.